All right, so basically, yeah, I like that little intro, um, but it just ran a little bit longer. All right, so basically, yeah, I like that little intro. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so yeah, still new at this, still fucking new. But yeah, I like that music intro, but it got a little bit long, and I was getting ready to bust. Couldn't bite my tongue any longer. Okay, so the title of this stream is Friends. All right, so I don't expect everybody that I consider a friend to get along with each other. I don't. I have no false allegations, representations that that's even fucking possible. If they do, great. If not, don't care. Don't care. I like everybody equally. I hate everybody equally. So if there's any sort of interaction between me and anybody, you disagree with it, that's on you, not on me. Oh, not sure. All right. Um, there was there was a screenshot of a video from a while back, and we're not going to mention any names. I'm sure if you all been around a while, you know exactly which one is in question. And I just got a thing through Messenger tonight, like maybe 2 hours ago, if that. Probably not even that long ago. Asking me if I sent that. And I responded, yes, I absolutely did. I absolutely fucking did. There's no question anymore about that. I absolutely sent that fucking screenshot. I own my shit, unlike some others who say they own their shit. I own my shit. You take that however you want to take it. You put all the merit in it you want to. Whatever's happened previously in your life, you base it on that, and that's gonna fucking happen. But I did send that screenshot to Golden Eyes. Absolutely, I did, because Golden Eyes is a friend, and this happened on Shelly's panel from where I sent her that screenshot of. So I'm not gonna hide nothing. I'm not gonna hide nothing, and I would damn sure do the exact same thing for Shelly upon request. Absolutely, I would do the same fucking thing. So you want to judge me on like morality or anything like that? Oh, where did I fuck up? What did I do wrong? Please come up and please explain and tell me where I went wrong. Having done something for one friend, that I would not ever deny the other friend of the same fucking treatment. Now, just because these two people that I consider friends don't get along with each other does not mean I'm not going to be an innocent bystander friend to each of them. I will do the same thing for any friend that I have. Whether this friend likes this other friend that I have, I'm not going to show preferential treatment. You guys have your issues. That's fine. That's great. Don't put me in the middle of it. I'm going to play equal friends to each friend that I have, because my friends are limited. I know this. I absolutely know this. So I'm not going to put anyone over any other one. That's not going to happen. It's all equal ground. All right, so I got my little tirade over, I think, or at least for now. Talking, brother, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just finished work.
All right, well, last time I talked to you, you were stuck in traffic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, doing my 4 hour drive to work. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 hours, which is like 30 miles, maybe.
No, 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 no. It was about 230 miles, mate.
Wow, because I grew up in California and I spent a lot of time in California, and I got really used to that California traffic.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see, I worked at one point. I worked, what was it? Like 45 miles away from home.
Oh,
45,
right.
and it would take 2.5 hours because of commute traffic.
Mm. Yep, and that's a killer after a long shift, ain't it?
Yeah, considering you really don't have far to go, and a lot of the times it probably would have been quicker to get out of the car and just fucking walk.
Yep, yep. We invest in the motorbike. Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a little wound up. I'm a little amped up. I'm
Mm.
trying to compose myself. So I'm not sure where I should be watching. If I should be watching the chat. I hope I got at least a couple mods in here to take care of that. I don't know.
Right, I'll see
This
what
is
I can do.
this is basically like an eyes closed stream because I'm trying to calm myself down because I know when I get wound up, I can break shit in my house and I don't need the added expense. So
No, you know.
I'm just trying to cope.
Yeah. Mm. So, so it's what you wound up about was what you was just talking about, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because Golden is a friend of mine, Shelly's a friend of mine. Apparently, for whatever reason, they're at the
Yeah.
point in their relationship they hate each other.
Yeah, you feel stuck in the middle, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's how I felt because
I'm gonna show I'm gonna show equal opportunity to both friends. I'm
yeah.
not gonna play favorites between them. They got their issue. They are both
Mm.
friends of mine. Whether they love each other, they hate each other, I don't care. I still
Yeah.
love both of them.
Yeah. Well, I
I would
thought
not.
highly of.
I would never ever do one for the other for one that I would not do for the other.
Mm.
Guaranteed. So don't even put that in the equation.
Yeah. Well, I never knew Golden that well, but I did think highly of her until she started to try and use me against Shelley. And that's only my view of it. No, because with what I talked some back and forth, I feel she was trying to use me against Shelley, and I weren't going to stick up to it.
Yeah.
And when I first started, yes, I was. When I first started contacting Golden, yeah, I know. But when Golden first contacted me, yes, I was a bit angry with Shelley, a bit pissed off with Shelley. No, but I still regarded her as a friend, and I wanted to get to know Golden more.
Well, I will never see anything. I will never see Shelley as anything less than a friend ever.
She did, Abs. Honestly, she did. Honestly, if you saw what was going on with the last correspondence towards me between me and Golden, no, I felt she was just using me big time. So, Abs, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did respect Golden until she started lying and sharing the stuff, sharing the private conversations. I am saying sharing, whether that was verbally or actually sending them, because she has admitted to doing both to two different people, but it took time to get that out of her, because at first she said no, so she was lying. Then it was Bones is my boyfriend, so I tell him everything. Yeah. And then she regard him highly, so I sent it to him. So that was two lies sent to two people, and that's been proven because she said it on her channel.
Okay, well, I
don't trust her as far as I can throw her now.
Well, let's see. I'm
sorry.
I'm a pretty big guy.
I felt highly of her. I did,
but I know there's only so much that I can do physically. So it's try and throw somebody. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't have any animosity towards you, DFK, because you're friends with Golden, and you remain friends with Golden. You think highly of her. Yeah, I felt highly of her until she did that.
Well, no, did you say I call her my lover? Did I hear that right?
No, you thought highly of her.
Oh,
you regarded her as a good friend. You still do.
Okay. Yeah, and I have the same regards towards Shelley.
Yeah, exactly.
Me personally, I don't care what any of my friends thinks whatever about any one of my other friends. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't involve me. But I'm going to treat all of my friends equally.
That's how I feel.
So I'm not going to do one thing for one friend that I would not do for any other friend. Okay, I'll shut up.
No, sorry. I'm just talking to Bones in chat. I did not lie. Now, when I first contacted Golden, I did have a bit of anger towards Shelley. Now, and I was talking about past relationship between me and Shelley. See, you're just doing it. You don't know the full story, Bones. You don't. So why bother? You've only got one side of the story, and that was a negative side. So hey.
Yeah, and each side has their own version of all events, and the truth lies somewhere in the middle of the two sides speaking about.
Well, for him sharing it's a bird, I just think he's a piece of shit for doing that. That's all. Because he should have actually took what Golden said to him, because she was just sharing to her boyfriend, just venting to her boyfriend. Her boyfriend should have no obligation to pass it on to other people and stir shit up. So
okay, well, I just want to.
That's the way I see Bones at the moment.
The link is.
I don't know him that well, but that's my first impression of him. Really,
I won't require any like face shot or nothing like that. Just as long as your YouTube account will be verified, I'm good with that. So if you want to come up and direct this personally, that'd be okay. I'm just gonna put that out there.
What's up, Sancho?
See, I really don't know anything about those exchange voicemails, emails, direct messages, or anything through Discord. Don't know shit about those, but I've heard those brought up quite a few times, and I'm at a total loss because I can't speak on them. It's something I know nothing of, so I'm not going to speak on anything I know nothing of.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I understand that because you don't have any views on it. It's nothing to do with you really. So that's fine.
Right. But since he's here and he was part of that, this is not like a respect required panel, like my last one. This is actually intended to be like a shit show because that's how they normally go. The ones where respect is required, that will be listed in the title of the stream. It's not required here. This is just like an open panel shit show. Whatever happens, happens, and I'll take my licks. And if somebody porn bombs me again, I'm not going to make any mention of who those come from. But if it happens, it happens, and I'll deal with the consequences. I'm totally responsible for this. So if my trolls want to come up and porn bomb, you get one by me. Great, yay on you. I hope that makes you feel good. I hope that makes your panties wet. But other than that, I want to treat my friends equally. I'm not going to show favorites to any of them. I don't care who the fuck they are. But I'm going to treat my friends equally. Whether they like each other or not, I don't care. Not my issue, not my beef. But don't persecute me for doing something for one friend that you think is wrong, because I damn sure would do the same thing for you at a moment's notice. So don't persecute.
I thank you for not giving me a hard time of my views of Golden at the moment. No,
Tonkin, you are a friend of mine. Golden is a friend of mine.
Exactly.
And you guys have your issues. That does not mean I cannot be a friend to both of you, but I'm not going to take sides in that.
Yeah, I would never think of bringing you into it or trying to view your opinions towards her. No, it's just my views and opinions of her. So that's it.
And everybody's going to have their own opinion about everybody else. I get that.
Exactly.
I totally get that, and that's okay. You're not right. You're not wrong for doing that. It's your opinion, and who is to say what somebody else's opinion is wrong? Who gives somebody that power to judge somebody else?
Yeah. Also, the way she treated Golden, treated me on her panel, I would have. She just didn't want to listen. No, she didn't give me a chance to view my sides or anything. Dropped me in the basement, asked in the basement, direct questions towards me. She didn't want to know the answers. She come up, she brought me back up. I was calm, willing to answer the questions what she asked me in the basement. Very done with. So that is a bit of a narcissism, I see, really, towards her.
Well, she does have a lot of different videos on her channel about narcissism. And I'm not sure.
I think it's reflecting actually on her herself. She can see the trait in others because she damn well knows the traits very well.
Yeah, so I guess
that's just my view recently.
The link is pinned if anybody wants to join. That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good. See El Sancho here.
Scott, she does.
As of recently,
she lied to me outright. She never told anyone. But then I ended up getting it out. But
Duncan, give me a minute.
Sorry.
As of recently, there has been some questions on my part about El Sancho, and to where him and I lie as like friends or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and step out on a limb. Sancho is now blue in my channel. So Sancho has some reign because Sancho and I have been friends for a while. Dating back a year ago when my mother passed. Yeah, I really want to talk to him. And he has been there for me when I was able to talk to him. But just in the recent history, I have had questions. But he has always stood true. He has always stood on the same grounds that we were good. I've got a wrench in his channel, even though he don't do many lives anymore, but I still have a wrench there. So I'm going to give him a wrench because I just think that's the right thing to do. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I haven't really kept in touch with Sancho since he started up his own channel and that lot. And so
yeah,
I don't really know him as a person.
Sancho is still Sancho. And Sancho has pretty much held true the entire time. Yeah, there were a couple of waivers in there, but his heart was always there. You cannot redirect the heart. You can't do it. There's no way possible to redirect your heart. If you start off as good and you hold true to that for a period of time, you can't just like waver and all automatically become evil. No, you can't do it. You cannot do it. You cannot do it on short notice. It takes time to actually develop to that.
Yeah, it does.
Sancho has always stood true. I have actually called him on the phone. No panel involved whatsoever because I was concerned about my friend. That has happened. And in reverse, he has done the exact same fucking thing. So I don't know what led me to think that there was like some misleading going on, some ill intention, some nefarious intent. And I don't know why it took me this long to actually mod him in my channel. He has always come from the same place forever because that's his heart.
Well, he's only just started coming around again, coming to your channel, so you haven't really had a chance.
Let's see. Maybe that's because life was like kicking him in the nuts like every day, like it happens to the rest of us.
Oh yeah, I've been through it.
Well, shit, I gotta do something. I gotta improve myself because I got to, because life's telling me I got to. Money is like the motivator for most. And I actually contacted him on the phone one day while he was at work. And I'm not going to divulge any more of that information that I got from him on that call. But he was at work when I called him. But he still picked up the phone. And if that don't scream like friendship, I don't know what the fuck does. Because I know when I'm at my job, I leave my phone in my car because my job used phones as like a deterrent from people actually doing their job. But I actually called him one day on the phone while he was at his job, and he answered, and we had a great conversation, a fantastic conversation. Sancho is a good guy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about him. I don't care. I'm going to have my opinion of people based on what I see. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says about them. I'm going to have my opinion based on my opinion, not any outside influences. Because guaranteed, Duncan, I heard a lot of people talking shit about you. I heard a lot of people talking shit about you. I've never presented it to you. I just let it roll off my back like a duck on water. Roll off right off the fuck of my back.
Yeah. Well,
But I
if
mean,
you do
there
have
have
any,
been
if
some
you do
very
have any
horrendous
concern,
things said
you know
about
you can
you.
always talk to me private about it, and I understand.
But I am saying I have heard very horrendous things spoken about you. And I'm
Yeah.
not going to
Well,
base my opinion of you on what I heard.
yeah. Well, if you have any concerns, you can always talk about me.
No.
Talk about
Yeah, I
me
know. I
private.
can call you directly.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not going to let those outside influences sway my decision about what I think about you.
Yeah, I
You are my
understand
brother.
completely.
You are my brother, and that's where it stands. And if anybody has a problem with that, that's their problem, not mine.
Hmm.
So that's where it is. I don't know how to make that any more clear. I don't.
Because your strategy in life is the same as mine. You treat others how they treat you. I'll get treated with respect. I treat people back with respect. I get treated with animosity and cruelty. I usually turn it back on them as well. That's the way it is. That's the way I've always gone through my life.
Yeah.
I don't back down usually. I don't. I don't intentionally cause trouble unless people have wronged me.
Yeah, and I try and hold that true. And even when they wrong me the first time, I try and think maybe, well, it's a Freudian slip. Maybe it won't happen again. And I set myself up to be hurt yet again because I'll give that chance to them. There's no way I can count how many times I've been used, taken advantage of, hurt, crushed, whatever.
Oh yeah, me too.
Can't even fucking count that on people. See, here's the kicker, and this is just uh, referring to people I considered friends.
Mm.
So I don't even want to get into like the general Joe Schmoes just wherever in life. I'm talking about people I consider friends for whatever fucking reason I consider them friends, and this is how they treat me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the way I
So
see it as well, if someone treats me wrong, I put it up to them and talk to them about it. Try to get them to understand my point of view. If they understand my point of view, and we come to agreement, it's all fine. I usually give them two chances, two maybe three chances, no more. If they still carry on the way it is, uh, after they understand how I feel about the situation and truly understand, and if they carry on after that, that's it. Out, gone. You know?
yeah, and it comes down to oh shit, I don't know what you call it. Something I heard a long time ago. You fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, yeah. But then I usually I'm a sucker. I usually give them at least another chance, and then
Yeah, me too. And I've
gone.
given several replays over it, and
Mm,
end result was always the same.
mm,
Because what I have learned is if they're going to fuck you over one time, they're going to continue doing it. It does not change. And the reason it does not change is because you allowed it to happen.
mm. Yeah,
Which
yeah. And
also brings to mind
it does
something else
change your
I've heard.
view towards people. Yeah,
That which you allow will continue. Guaranteed it will happen. If you allow it to happen, it will guaranteed continue.
yeah. 70% of the time it does, but what I've said, there's the odd 30% who realise what they've done and realise what you are to them, and they do try, and if they do go too far again, you can tell them, and they will understand more and try. You know?
Yeah, it's just crazy to me that well, let's see. Set YouTube aside. set you to the side as far as this goes about like monetization and shit like that. I know everybody's trying to get there. Me personally, I'm not. If it happens, it happens. It's not my goal in life. My goal in life is to go to work, provide for the things I need to provide for. Oh shit! There's someone new. First time ever coming here. Authenticate. Okay. It all looks good. Okay, so you can. There you go. But
I would
here's
have
one
turned.
thing.
If it's ever me, I'd have turned my camera on for you.
Hey, okay.
No, I wasn't. I was not requesting that, but I thank you for doing that because it showed it was actually live. But I was like in the middle of thought, so now I'm losing train of thought. Holy crap!
I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
AK Twin Mommy came up. I lost my train of thought. What does that say? Who's gonna put like whatever spin on that? All right, so
Hey.
Hold on.
That's
I was just gonna say, isn't it also about boundaries? Like as humans, we're allowed to have boundaries, and
absolutely.
Sometimes until a situation comes up, you don't know. You know what I mean? Like some people don't have the same boundaries as others.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
exactly.
no, they don't.
Yeah.
So I think giving somebody a fair chance, a second chance, like you guys were saying, like that's fair. But if they go over your boundaries again, then it's a wrap.
Exactly.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Yeah, it goes back to that. And then again, that which you allow will continue. And those plays side by side. But it's like I had a panel last night, like 24 hours ago, some shit like that. Can't remember. Wasn't keeping track whatever time it was. But I had a panel, and I put in there respect required. So yeah, a lot of things, and I mean a lot of things, got blocked in chat, and it's like that's a lot of work to have that. I am about the First Amendment, absolutely I am, but it got pointed out to me that when I host a panel, this is like inviting people to come to my living room. So please show respect according to that. Apparently that didn't work for them. And that's
that eggs it on. That eggs it on.
Yeah.
Honestly, like trolling is going to happen, right? If you can joke with it, you can have fun with it, then great. If you don't want to acknowledge it and it's not something that's true, fine, don't. I don't know.
Well, just because
I think we all get trolled in a way.
Sorry, what?
I said I think we all get trolled in a way. We all just have to find a way to deal with it and sitting there. And I'm not saying this is you. Don't take this as me saying like you're boo-hooing or anything. But a lot of people do. They're like, oh, I'm being trolled, or oh, I got this going on. It's the internet. It's not always fun. And if it's not fun at that time, I mean, my solution, which isn't everybody's solution, is I just walk away and go spend time with, my kids or my family or something with real life.
Yeah, speak about the kids, because I get all 6 of my grandkids next Saturday and I cannot I get to have them overnight. I cannot fucking wait.
Oh,
I am bursting at the seams with excitement.
See, there you go. There you go. Then you have to look forward to the real stuff that's important too. And I don't know, I see so much sadness lately, and I'm just trying to spread a little bit of positivity. I know I'm annoying. Everybody likes the drama.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, not. They don't like it. It's just like so prevalent. They can't help but get away from it. They can't help themselves.
Oh, I quit smoking, so I kind of walked away for a bit because I was an angry little creature.
Fucking quitter.
Well, you probably got angrier when you quit smoking as well.
Nobody likes quitters.
I did, but I feel a lot better. Like I was able to go outside and run and play soccer with my kids for like an hour and a half. That's a good feeling.
Just give me 5 minutes and I'll be back. I've just got to mute for a bit, okay? I'll be listening.
Okay. Sorry, I kind of killed the conversation. Didn't mean to do that, Tommy. And DFK, I wasn't trying to do that.
AK, you're good. You are good.
I just liked the topic. I think you guys are onto something here. Sometimes there's quite a few people who have very big hearts and we want to give people second chances, and that's great. But at the same time, like, you got to be careful when you do and how you do it, like boundaries, and
Yep.
those are important. And some people don't care. Their boundaries doesn't matter. And picking your battles.
And as far as like setting limits, this is like my learning curve. Okay. This really is, because I've never asked anybody for anything ever. I've always taken care of myself. And there have been a few times that I saw myself coming up short, just for whatever reason, but I got through it all by myself. Had no outside financial support ever in my life. And it's just me being me. But I also understand that there are some people out there that have something similar, maybe even similar to what I've gone through, that they can't recoup from that. And I get that. I totally get that. So me being the giver that I am, I have to set the limits.
Yeah, you have to set your own boundaries for yourself.
There have been several times, and I'm not going to mention any names, but there have been several times that I have donated to people on YouTube through their PayPal, their Cash App, whatever it is, that I have done that. And I knew going into it, it was going to cut me short. But I also know that I have a job and my income will repeat itself. And it varies depending on the hours I work. It varies. So it's not like something steady. It's not like something secure to fall back on as long as I go to work. But
same here.
One thing I've learned recently, I had a friend move in with me, right? It was supposed to be a really good situation. You know, my husband's away from home. I really needed help with my kid. Yep. And yep. And you know what? We're not friends, and they don't live in my home, and it just ended badly. Sometimes.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off, AK, but can you please post your link?
My link? Yeah. If you look up AK, yeah, I can't because I'm on my phone. Okay. I gotta update my computer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just somebody put AK's link out there, because I have sent to her. So
yeah, we're gonna start doing the. I really liked the funny show, and where I kind of opened it up at the end and everyone got to come up and we talked. I really liked that. And so I think I'm going to keep up with that. And anytime somebody wants to do something special, well, think about it.
See, I was on another panel earlier, and I'll actually go ahead and say which panel it was. It was True Tragedies, hosted by Betty Washam. I was on that panel, and while that panel was going on, Golden Eyes came up there, and timestamp of that where I first saw her was, I don't know, like 7 o'clock, something like that, my time. And I asked her, well, aren't you doing the karaoke tonight? She said no. But I remember her stream from last week, and she says, yeah, this is going to be an every week thing. So yeah, I did call her out on that.
Yeah, but you know what? It's sometimes hard. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Especially since we're like getting close to the end of summer for a lot of people. You know what I mean? A lot of people are trying to get like their work done and put,
Right.
you
I
know, the
understand.
yard tools away. So,
I
and
totally
it's
get that.
tiring to go out.
And then today was Sarah's services.
Yeah, it was
And
hard on you.
for whatever reason, I did not get notification of that.
Me
And
too.
I basically got reminded because Golden in the chat said talking about that. It was like, wow, why didn't I get notification? Why did I not receive anything? I thought I would have got something, but no, nothing. So apparently my YouTube or my email, whatever the hell it was, something fucked up.
Mhm.
To put it bluntly, something fucked up because I should.
Sometimes it wasn't it one that was like pre-scheduled. I don't know.
Mhm.
I clicked into it and I was listening to it as like I just had it. In the background was just kind of thinking of all the fond memories and her laugh and.
It was damn sure announced ahead of time, so it was not like a surprise.
Oh yeah.
But for whatever reason, I got no, and I mean no, notification for that. So I'm not sure who I should complain to. Do I complain to you? Do I
complain to the manager?
Who do I complain to?
Sorry, I was trying to make a joke. I was saying complain to your manager.
Yeah.
No, YouTube is sometimes if you. One thing I noticed, and maybe it's just maybe my phone, but if like I click into it one time and I don't set the reminder, I think it thinks like I checked in, so I'll go back. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm no tech savvy person.
Oh, me either.
I barely am able to use my phone without breaking it.
Obviously, and I've been hearing commercials on like the radio and stuff like that because I don't watch TV, so it had to come from the radio. And it's one that says, "Start your computer career at mycomputercareer.edu. Start a tech job, computer tech job, in 4 months or less." And I'm thinking, well, since I don't know shit about computers, and they're like so prevalent everywhere you go, maybe that might be something I should look into. But I'm not doing it to try and start a career. I'm just wanting to do it to understand my computer to help myself.
Why don't you YouTube it? I'm not being a smartass. I'm being serious. Like if you got a question, just Google it, and it'll normally pop up with like a YouTube tutorial.
Yeah, there's educational videos on YouTube everywhere.
Yeah, we're just in the weird spot where I don't even know.
Yeah, it's like actually I would like to get Nightbot on my channel. I would actually like to do that, but
I have no idea how to even do that.
I have yet to actually search YouTube to see how to try and add Nightbot. And others, they use Streamlabs for that, for like messages that come up at a certain interval.
I hear a lot of people using OBS.
We have like OBS. You could like download what your avatar is going to be, and as opposed to you having a circle around you with a whole lot of black background for your square, it'd be full screen.
I don't know. I like the black. It brings a nice contrast.
Well,
sorry.
The whole entire background of this panel is black.
You know, to be honest, I don't even know what my last background was. Oh, probably from the same one as what was on my video, I think.
Well, I don't know. I don't know when that was updated last. Couldn't tell.
It was like a week or so ago. I actually went and bought the StreamYards for a month because I wanted to see if I was gonna keep up with it, but I don't like having that many people on panel.
Yeah, it does get hard to talk and control, doesn't it?
It does, and then everybody wants to go off on different tangents. And while I want the conversation to keep going, I'd like to keep on like a certain topic,
Yeah.
and you just lose control really easily.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost. Absolutely, it is. I'm just clicking that. Oh yeah. Oh, I am sub, but the bell wasn't rung. Son of a bitch. All right, so I was subbed. So I just went back over and rung the bell. So
On what?
on your channel, everyone
Oh, on
subscribed
mine?
to AK Twin Mummy. Everyone subscribed to her.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm not on a consistent basis right now, especially with my husband being gone, but
Neither am I.
when he
My channel
comes
is
back home,
sporadically.
I'll set up my studio and I'm gonna be doing hopefully more content and actual. I want to do reviews of funny videos too.
Oh yeah, that would sound good.
Are you
And
going to review whether or not you think something is funny, and if somebody finds it funny and you don't, you going to crucify them?
no,
Because
I validate
I never really twist
anybody's
what's
opinion.
funny.
I validate your opinion as long as you're not being morally wrong. You know what I mean? If I'm like, hey, that dude smacking his head on the on when he was riding his bike, he smacked into the pole. That was kind of funny, and you're like, no, that's not. That's horrible. Okay, I'm sorry that you don't find it funny.
And
I find it going wrong
I'd
and
be
not
right
hurtful.
agreeing with you on that.
That's the type of videos I'm talking about, like crash and burn videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Get a couple people on and just laugh.
as
I
far
understand, as long as it don't cause
subjective.
like harmful injuries. Yeah, of course. People falling over,
No, I don't.
getting hit by stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing like 4chan deep dive into like horrible cases. I'm doing like funny things like you would find on Ridiculousness.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I wish someone would have videoed me actually tripping up those steps the other day, even though I've hurt my elbow and my knee quite a bit. I reckon it still would have been funny.
You know, if I wasn't
it'd be
so
funny after the
afraid,
fact, but not in the moment. In the
no,
moment, no, not quite so much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Back, oh fuck yeah!
dude, if there was a
And you
camera running
realize
around
that there's
behind
a
me,
funny bone because it's not, even though it's not funny for the person that has it happen, it is fucking hysterical for everybody else. Hence the
yeah.
term funny bone. Better you than me.
Jesus.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, AK.
No, I just would like if I wasn't so I don't know, people are very judgmental, and if it wasn't for that part, I would totally video the ridiculous things that my children and I do all day because I run into things, I trip over things, my kids are constantly doing something funny, but
Yeah, and
I picked the wrong
me,
side of YouTube to welcome into.
myself, I would love to see videos like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this caution on you. Be
Oh no, I
careful
won't
about
ever do
doing
it.
that because there are predators out there.
Yeah, that's why I won't ever do it.
Okay.
But at one point that was something that my husband and I had thought about was doing something like that because he was like, the ridiculous stories you call me and tell me, we could make money off this. I was like, yeah, my misery, we could make money. That's great. Thanks, honey.
Yeah, and see, now that being said, I'm going to revert back to like 1998, I think. 1998. I was living with my girlfriend, and she decided to make dinner one night. Well, her dinner consisted of like breakfast food, and I'm good with that. bacon, eggs, hash browns. Oh yeah, I'm fucking good with that. DFK loves fucking breakfast food. But she had a cat. And her cat would not eat human food. It would not eat cheese. It would not eat tuna fish. Every once in a while, this cat would take a lick of mayonnaise, and that was it. That is as far as this cat's human food consumption went. But the cat was always curious, as cats are. Well, she prepared that dinner that night, and she set a plate in front of me. And that cat, being curious, like that cat is, jumped up on the table, was at one side of the plate, sniffing, just sniffing, walked around the plate, and started scratching at the table like she was trying to cover it up. To me, I found that as funny as absolute as it gets. She didn't know what it was, but she was trying to bury it. And I found that so freaking hilarious. Like, God, I wish I had a camera recording that. But that's just my story. And apparently snooze fest, so okay. Shut up.
No, that's kind of funny. Have you ever put a cucumber behind a cat? Because that's funny too.
Well, I've seen lots of videos on that on YouTube.
Well, try a pineapple. That's even funnier.
Seriously, they freak out over pineapple? Am I really loud, by the way?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
No, actually, in my opinion, you're not loud enough.
Oh. Well,
You just want your voice.
I've been trying to be nicer. I was a little mean for a little bit, and I'm trying to be a little bit nicer. Ask Tonkin. I wasn't very nice to him. Which, again,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know. Yeah, but the thing is, I did see another side to you, and I thought you were a nice, decent person, and but you know, you did join in with the fun and the harassment.
No, honestly, I honestly thought that there was like somebody afraid, because when it caught my attention, that's what was somebody had said to me, and so I was like, and I looked a little bit, and I'm like, this does look a little fishy. And then as I started watching, it got worse. So I feel bad because I fed into it, and you know what? We all make mistakes, and I do apologize for mine.
That's fine. I understand, because there was other influences involved, and
AK Tonkin, is it okay if I say something real quick?
If enough people say it.
Is it okay? I see somebody jumping up in the basement, and they're using a picture of Betty Washam, and not her. Guaranteed it's not her. The YouTube verification comes up to John Golf. And
John.
Who it is.
Oh, it's just John.
No, the last time he was on my panel, he was a huge fucking instigator of all kinds of shit. And I mean,
he'll be good. If he's not good, it's your panel. You can kick him.
Yeah. Well, he does like joining in with the fun, but he can have serious conversations at times, depending on the mood. You know?
All right, so hey, let me go ahead and ask this. John Golf, are you coming up to troll? If that's the case, put a 1. If you're coming up to have fun, put 5 fingers up. And you will be judged instantly if you're allowed. 1 finger. 1 finger. Okay. So that answers my question. We'll go ahead and take a chance. Anyway, just change your avatar, please.
Yeah. And stop buffering, mate.
Out of respect, change your avatar.
Well, you gotta give him a second to do. You gotta give him. Hold on. you got to give him a second to do it. It's not click. Especially if he's on his phone. It takes me a second. I got to click on it, and then I got to click on the picture, press save.
I just want to elaborate. I did not kick him. He kicked himself.
Yeah. Well, he's probably trying to think.
Naughty John.
So John, when you're ready to come back up, when you got that all figured out, open up a camera. I won't show your camera. I won't do it. Just when you got it figured out, open your camera in the basement. Oh, so now you're going to change to my avatar. Well, that's good flattery.
Hey, come on. Then there's two of you. You're dual in charge.
So that means he wants to be me, and he's jealous. Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
19, John. Man. 19.
Stop buffering.
DFK, AK and Tonkin are making fun of me.
That's not true.
So
I missed your 19.
I don't think they're the only ones, John. Just to be the bearer of bad news, don't shoot the
Oh,
messenger,
shit.
but I think there's a lot of people.
Don't hold anything against us, mate.
Oh, poor John.
All right, so I was going to protect myself with this. I'm going to put an overlay because I got to go potty.
Uh-huh.
So,
wait, you're bringing us to the potty?
No, he's going to walk away.
I'm putting the overlay so if anything happens, it's covered.
Who's going to do something?
No telling.
Oh,
But
I
I'm
guess that's a fair point.
myself.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
trust
what's
Tonkin
up,
either.
Doc?
It took me a long time to get my channel back.
Mm.
And I put a lot of work and effort into it, trying to figure out how to do it. And since I got it back, now I'm definitely more precautious.
No more 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, God, no.
No.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I know I went too far. I'm sorry.
Hey, I even thought that was disgusting when it first came out. So.
Oh God, I remember my friends being like, "Have you seen it?" And I'm like, "Fuck no," and I don't want to. You guys are nasty.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the curiosity got the better of me, and I was like, "Oh my God." That was just
I'll figure out a way to do this. I know I can do it.
do what?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see.
I
well,
see your no. Oh, whoa! Hi,
Perfect.
peekaboo.
see half your face. It looks a bit creepy.
All right, guys. Now, what do you want to see? A man or a woman's?
Hey, we like you the way you are, mate. You know?
You're wonderful. Just being you, John.
Yeah.
All right.
Just being your cheeky, non-crazy self. You know. You can all go a bit crazy sometimes, like I did last night.
Uh-oh, you went crazy last night?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So,
What happened?
well, what happened was Shiva planted a little seed in my head, and I just ran with it.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. Well, he accused me of putting on his voice and calling a certain well-known person a cow. So I just ran with it, and because of the person who has actually blooming harassed me quite a lot over the past 6 months, so I thought I'd just run with it. And she ended up being a bit stupid, playing porn in the background, just the sounds. Trying to accuse me of it, but it's been well proven on other discords. Now, and it is. Oh, there is some so funny memes about that, man. That is so brilliant. Now, but yeah, so I thought I'd just give it back a little bit, but not go too far, just by saying moo, 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 moo. And
You were subtly calling her a cow.
I never actually called her a cow. I was just going moo, and she was a silly moo.
Yeah, you're
I
going
mean,
moo, moo,
no.
moo, calling her a cow. Suddenly,
Well, but but how would you feel if somebody was in the background going and playing porn and then blaming it on you?
Yeah, exactly. And I proved it enough times that it wasn't me by actually playing sound clips of Caleb Moon over it and muting myself.
yeah, and see, here's the beauty of like the way these avatars work right here, right now. If you are not using OBS, to where you can put a full screen overlay on, you can see whose bubble is popping with certain sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh.
I was actually involved in
Oh.
that panel when that was going on, and I could not tell who the fuck it was coming from.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
I saw Tonkin.
John.
His bubble wasn't popping, so obviously it wasn't him.
Oh.
John, come on. That's enough, mate.
The worst
Hey,
part
John,
is
be careful because it sounds like you're ready to pop that shit out of your ass.
Anyways.
I'm so sorry.
All right, John.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
we
keep
get it.
it
We get
together.
it. That's enough now, mate. Because does get annoying after a while.
No, it sounds like he's sitting getting ready to pop the deuce.
Yeah, okay, John. Yeah. Let's let DFK speak.
Okay, sorry.
No, he's sitting on the throne getting ready to drop the deuce.
John, stop it. Stop it.
Maybe later, John, okay?
Anyways, okay.
I just wanted out there. I'm okay with having fun, but sometimes fun steps over the line, and that's it.
It sounds like you're crying, John, specifically.
DFK's listening to pornos. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm listening to porno.
That's it.
We get it. You don't understand by you saying that you're including AK Twin Mommy and you're including Tonkin in that same watching episode.
Every time his voice moves, I hear pornos. He must be muting himself when he doesn't talk.
Yeah, well, every time I heard that certain person, all I heard was moo. So.
Sorry.
Okay, well,
I feel she deserved
himself,
it.
so I guess that means the trash took itself out.
Oh, that's not nice. Don't call him trash.
In real life.
He's not trash. He's just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Take him with a grain of salt.
I'll give him that. But I don't want any assumptions made to where I dropped him. I did nothing.
No, that's normal, John. We all know that. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
He does his bit and then he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, every time she talked, you were just going moo because.
Yeah, just because. What I've got from her from the past 6 months and that lot was just totally stupid and totally childish. It was joining me in with everyone else. So I thought, okay, I'll give it back for a bit. And it lasted over 3 panels, yeah. Okay. But for me, for 6 months, it lasted over quite a few panels. And I had enough. To be honest, I won't do it again unless that person starts it back up with me. And believe me, I could have been a whole lot worse. No, I was just doing a little childish. I wasn't actually being
bullshit. You ain't got the balls to be worse, Tonkin.
Oh, believe me, DFK.
I understand. I'm fucking with you. I've seen your
5 years ago.
I have seen your growth process over YouTube for like the last close to a year or something like that.
Yeah.
I have seen your growth progress, and me saying you ain't got the balls to do it. No, that's my way of fucking with you because I have seen your balls. I have seen your balls on other channels when you're getting called out, and we won't specify. Liberty Bird, we won't do that. No, we won't.
I'm gonna take off though because I'm really tired. But I wanted to come up because I did enjoy the conversation, and I do appreciate you having me up, man.
Well, it's been
I'm gonna
great.
listen.
AK, you're always more than welcome. Before you leave, please drop the link for your channel so maybe we can get you some subs out of here.
Tonkin just did it.
I'll drop it again for
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next time.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you
you
for coming
take
up,
care.
AK. Appreciate
Bye.
your time.
Bye-bye. Take care. See, I've always liked her. She is a nice person. Oh,
She's a great person.
yeah, and I do understand. People do get caught up with the humour and think it's funny. You know, when people, everyone else is laughing at that, it just sometimes they just don't realise how it does hurt some people. You know, the person actually being laughed at,
Exactly.
ridiculed. Yeah.
Exactly. And the ones that want to go and say things to possibly cause somebody to self-harm, that's not okay.
Oh. No.
That's
That is
not
going
okay.
too far.
Not now, not ever. It's just not okay.
Yeah.
And if you try and justify it, well, they said this, does not mean encourage self-harm.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not going to mention any names, but you want to encourage somebody to do whatever self-harm wise, please put an instructional video out so everybody can make sure they follow the proper steps, and just give like a little walkthrough tutorial of what it is what you mean by what you say. Because there are some people that are not up on all terms.
Yeah.
It happens. So if you want to say something, oh, well, then you need to go whatever. Put up an instructional video and give a step by step of what it is you're referring to. That would be awesome. Because the ones it's directed to, God knows they don't want to disappoint you. So put up an instructional video to give them a guideline, step by step instruction to where they don't disappoint you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, shut the fuck up about that.
Yeah.
Seriously, shut the fuck up about that. If it encourages self-harm in any way, unless you're going to put up a video and give step-by-step instructions and a novice guide to do this shit, shut the fuck up.
Well, personally, I see that as going way too far, way out of order, and that just totally disgusting. Yeah.
And I'm not calling anybody out on anything, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows what I'm referring to. And if they don't, sorry, that's your loss, not mine.
Yeah, I know, but
you
know, some people do get angry enough at people
repeatedly, and you want to sound very adamant about them doing it. Put up an instructional video so they don't disappoint you. Short of that, shut the fuck up about that. Seriously, shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
Guaranteed you are not doing any favors by saying it, because ain't nobody gonna like you anymore from you saying it. But you're probably gonna lose a few viewers by saying it.
Oh yeah.
Granted, YouTube is like an open community, and yeah, apparently First Amendment goes really well on YouTube, and you have a platform to say whatever the fuck you think is appropriate at whatever given time of day. That's why I'm here. But YouTube does have terms of service, and I still have yet to actually look at the YouTube terms of service, but I think putting content out there that encourages self-harm, I think that might be against YouTube TOS.
Of course it is.
I could be mistaken because I have not looked at them. But I'm pretty sure that would definitely classify as against YouTube TOS.
Yes, it definitely, mate.
And see, I actually searched YouTube for videos on YouTube TOS, and it brings up updates. It doesn't bring like the general YouTube TOS. And I know that's something I got to look at, and I damn sure got to look at it soon, because I've gotten one channel terminated. I have received strikes on this channel, and the ones on this channel were copyright strikes. Apparently, me showing the Ron White video last night was against YouTube TOS because it was copyrighted material.
Yeah.
And the issue that I have with that, well, if it's available on YouTube to where I can find it on YouTube, how would that violate YouTube TOS? If you make this content available on your entire channel, why is it a violation to share that on an individual channel? I don't get that. I really don't. That's going to make no sense to me.
Mm.
So apparently, I really need to look at the original YouTube TOS and see what is contained in the original YouTube TOS. Not take anybody's word for it. Just read it. And I really hope when I actually do that, there is nothing left to interpretation. Because they have this fair use clause in TOS.
Oh, yeah.
That's been presented many times on many different channels for many different reasons. But fair use, well, that comes from YouTube, and it comes from places you can find on YouTube fair use. So what makes some okay and others not okay?
Mm.
I'm confused by that. It's like a gray area that I need to take a damn sure good look at. But I hope when I actually read those TOS that there is like no gray area left to interpretation, to where everything is cut and dry as to what is okay, what is not okay. Because if there's like any gray area open to interpretation, you got to understand there's going to be conflicts. Enough about me.
Oh. Hey, Rogue. Yeah, DFK Rogue's in the chat, and she's not feeling well at the moment. She's in a bit of pain.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I know, me too.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I got the link pinned. I think
Yeah.
I'm watching on the StreamYard side, so I can't see that.
Yeah, she don't want to come up because she looks like she's in too much pain, and you know it'll be hard for her. So. We understand completely.
It's okay.
Hmm.
Just because like one of my favorite people on YouTube comes in the chat does not mean she has to actually come up on panel.
Oh yeah. I'll just ask the question because I want to pop out for a bit. You know, if you understand, if you get my meaning. I'm okay. I hope she does get better. And
Baddie boy.
she feels better.
You fucking baddie boy. Oh, and I have had it posed to me, when is your and my wedding? When is that going to happen?
Never. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, and I've told the same thing. I've told them the same thing. It's like our parts just don't fit. They just don't mesh.
No. It will never work anyway, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm not marriage material. I get that. I totally get that.
No, you probably are. You are. I see you as a very caring person. You have a good heart. and you have
I am
respect.
not marriage material, and I understand
No,
that.
don't think that, mate. Don't think that.
I'm okay with that. It's okay.
No, you've just got to meet the right woman who understands and appreciates the person you are, and you appreciate the person they are. You know, that's how I am at the moment. Now, me and Liz, we get on, we click. She knows I can be silly. She knows I can be stupid. She knows I can be serious. No, she understands me completely.
Sounds like a good woman. It's hard to find a woman that understands you.
Oh, she definitely is. No, she has put up with quite a bit. No, even though it's
Yeah.
a
We'll
new
see.
relationship.
Last night when I had my stream,
Mm.
we were discussing. Oh, shit, came up Ron White, and then my channel got us a temporary suspension, so the stream ended because I was playing a video of Ron White talking about tater salad.
Oh, jeez.
But anyway, after that, when the stream actually recontinued, we discussed Bill Engvall and Here's Your Sign. So once that stream ended, fuck yeah, I was all over that, and I was watching that. I was absolutely watching that. And Bill Engvall, Here's Your Sign, fuck yeah. I'd recommend to anybody who has not seen it, who is not familiar with it, definitely watch that. Definitely watch that.
Yeah, well, I'll give it a look. Yeah.
Can't remember where the fuck I was going with this. My train got derailed. I guess the train tracks took a curve. Where the fuck was I going with this?
Well, you said your channel got temporarily suspended for it, so you had to start up a new one, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because the Ron White. Apparently, Ron White is copyrighted.
Oh, of course he is.
But I did private that stream just to eliminate that flag.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about fucking Bill Engvall, Here's Your Sign. Where the fuck was I going with this?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my train derailed. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Please pretend it never happened.
Yeah. One of the things you've learned from that, so you understand what to do, what you do now if that happens again, or what to look out for. No, you don't. When you play a clip or anything, you've got to check in the guidelines to see if it's copyrighted. And that, so
okay, well, but since it's available on YouTube, why wouldn't that classify as fair use for different channel owners?
Because it is their own material. They get revenue from it. They get revenue from it, and they don't want it shared on other channels, which is totally understandable, isn't it?
Yeah, and I do remember someone saying, "Well, just put the link to that copyrighted material in the chat or description or something like that."
Yeah,
I don't know how to do that. I don't.
Well,
I'm
not
here
link.
to hurt anybody. I'm not here to take away anybody's money. If there's money owed to you, I don't want to take it away from you.
Yeah. Well, you know how to post links, don't you? So that's all you got to do. They post a link and say, "Got some spare time?"
Well, I know how to post them in chat.
Yeah, well, you just post it in chat for everyone else to look in their own spare time, you know.
Okay.
Because they can always grab it and not save it for later.
Okay. Yeah, and here it is. I don't even know how long now. Every time I try to start a panel, it's a learning curve. And I've come to realize one of my biggest downfalls is remembering to click that go live button.
Mm-hmm.
The panel that I had last night, I got that 5-minute timer with music that is available on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I like that one. I like the music. But I was sitting there last night ready to do that. So I brought that up. I put it in stream, push the play button. A minute and a half later, I realized the go live button was not clicked.
Jeez.
So it was just me listening to that.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's going to be new to me every freaking time because I don't live on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't live on my computer. My computer is my off time. When I retire and I don't have to work anymore, absolutely, I will be on YouTube every single day, no doubt.
Yeah. You'll probably find other platforms
Not
to have
there
fun on
yet.
as well. Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
So each and every time, it's like I'm brand new again. It's okay. What do I got to do? Where do I click? What do I got to click? Make sure I click all the right buttons. Make sure you get your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Make sure. Come on. Pay attention, stupid. Pay attention, stupid.
Yeah.
You got this video loaded up for share screen for the timer. Did you click the go live button? Oh shit! I don't know. Let me check. Oh fuck! No, I did not do that. I fucked up again. Fuck hello. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I get that.
Dave K, can I just tell you that Peanut and MJ has just turned up? So if you'd like to say hi.
Peanut and MJ, welcome. Welcome to DFK Shit Show. I'm watching on the StreamYard side. Does Peanut have a wrench?
Yeah, Peanut's blue.
Okay. What about MJ?
MJ is the bloke MJ, and he's not blue. No.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure Peanut was blue. MJ, I'm not sure because there are a few going around that have MJ. So I would definitely damn sure mod the correct MJ, but I don't want to mod an incorrect MJ and have it come back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah. Well. This is the male MJ who we've seen over on Shelley's for quite a bit. Not the new recent.
In my
MJ.
drinking days, so I can't recall if MJ would be good or bad at that interaction point.
Yeah, well. Yeah,
But time will go by.
Exactly. Yeah.
MJ will make themselves known to be good or bad or indifferent, and we'll go from there. But
exactly.
I'm just glad Peanut has a wrench. Welcome, Peanut. Welcome, Peanut. Peanut, please post your link to your channel. Maybe you'll get some of these like 8 people watching.
Yeah, no, but there's always people who will re-watch it, so they can pick it up then if they want to.
Yeah, no, actually, no. MJ, DFK is not blowing up. DFK has blowed up. His guts are shed all over the fucking basement walls.
Oh, jeez.
DFK has absolutely blowed up. He's not blowing up anymore. That's current. Reality is DFK has blowed up. Past tense. It's already happened. It's already been done. No, it's there. Crime scene videos would not do justice because they could not capture all the guts spread everywhere. So that's just FYI. All right. Well, this has been going for how long has this been going?
5 minutes.
I don't even know.
1 hour 25 minutes.
All right. Well, this is like pretty much my average. I guess that's pretty much my average.
There you go. I've just posted Peanut's channel.
Okay. Tonkin, I appreciate your time. I always appreciate you having come up on my panel because I know that once you come up, you will stay for the duration. And that's
Yeah, if I
always
can, yeah.
appreciated because so many people come up and then they drop off and then you're left lingering, floundering around. And I know
Yeah.
with you that once you come up, you're there for the duration and you're there for like a sidekick or cover for like potty breaks and shit like that.
Yeah,
Does
someone
not
to
mean I'm
bounce off.
trying to take advantage of you. Does not mean that at all.
No,
But
no,
I do,
I'm fine.
I
I'm
do appreciate your time, Tonkin.
well.
You
I'm always
want
happy to be here for you, mate.
MJ or AK Twin Mommy, thank you for coming up on my channel. Thank you very much. I hope you get some subs out of this. If not, I will still continue to do what I can. But AK Twin Mommy, thank you very much for coming up, taking time out of your day to spend with DFK. The people that showed up in chat, thank you for your time. It means the world to me. I'm a simple man to please. I don't have high expectations of anybody at any given time. But just the fact that you are all here in chat, I damn sure appreciate that. That means the world to me.
Well,
I hope we all have a great rest of the night.
Yeah, I do have respect for MK because she's a wonderful person. She's bringing up her kids well. She's doing the right thing for her husband. And she's just a wonderful woman, really.
Yep.
So yeah, I do actually quite like her because she's a solid, grounded person, and she does have respect for people. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna shut this down, and I want to thank everybody that has been here through the course of this little DFK tirade. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come visit me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a great day. Peace out. Tonkin, stay.